And thank you for joining us live at 6 o'clock tonight right here on Channel 13. I'm Trisha Keene.
And I'm Joe Moeller. It's been over a year since roughly 300 dogs, mostly a large breed called Caucasian Shepherd, were seized in an animal cruelty case in Nye County.
That's right. And while that case makes its way through court, some of the dogs are finally getting new homes.
And as I found out, they seem to be enjoying their new lease on life.
Started trolling on Pet Finder for large adult dogs and came across Balto.
This is Balto, a Caucasian Shepherd. He recently got a new home in Columbus, Ohio, and is enjoying his new family. Kim Fisher adopted this big pup from the ASPCA. She shared these videos of her new family member. When you came across the dog that was up for adoption, did you know about its past?
No, not at all.
After meeting Balto, she learned his story. Did that concern you at all?
Not really. It probably made me more interested in adopting a dog.
Balto was one of more than 300 dogs rescued from an animal cruelty case at this Amargosa Valley property in the summer of 2022. After learning their story, she not only adopted Balto, but another dog that Balto knew very well, Casper.
It was quite apparent that Balto was more at ease.
The two pups now living a much different life compared to the summer of 2022.
This is one of the worst, if not the worst, that I've seen.
The dogs were found in cages. After the Nye County Sheriff's Office seized the animals, the ASPCA was called in to help. Mary Sarah Fairweather is the vice president of the Cruelty Recovery Center in Ohio. She and her team responded to try and save the dogs, some, she says, in horrible condition.
Emaciated, they had infected wounds and abscesses. Some of them had missing limbs.
The dogs were first cared for at the Nye County Animal Shelter until some of them were flown to the rehab facility in Ohio. She says around 200 of the dogs were humanely euthanized due to their conditions. 80 dogs arrived at her facility, and the team quickly got to work.
Our goal was to get them into a place where they would be able to go into a loving home.
After a lot of work with dozens of dogs, there are many happy endings. This is Oscar, who was adopted out of Cleveland, Ohio. And take a look at Molly, adopted out of Columbus after her owner's previous pup passed away. And Dolly here, adopted by Carolyn O'Connor, who was one of the responders who came to Nevada to help. Hagrid needed a little extra behavioral help and was sent to the facility in North Carolina, but he is now living in a loving home. And Cosmo, just a puppy at the time, has a new home in Nye County. A handful of the dogs still need a home. This is Oberon and Guinevere. Fisher says she sees the difference in Balto and Casper.
Balto being very fear-based and being afraid of men to, constantly going up to my husband for pets. And Casper, who was supposed to be the aggressive one, come and sleep on the side of my bed. And he's turned into the great big love slug.
Balto and Casper are now part of her family.
Very heartwarming to see the changes in the dogs.
Well, the suspects in the case of Silly Plutnoff and Oskana Higgins are facing several animal cruelty charges, and their preliminary hearing is set for December 4th. Now, there's still a handful of those dogs up for adoption. Those are just a couple of them we can get pictures of. We do have a link to the dogs up on our website as well, and there could be more as well.
It's so great to see the video of the dogs so happy. A lot of them now.
I mean, I was out there last summer when
Right.
the story first broke, and just to see those dogs. I have a dog, so it
Yeah.
definitely broke my heart. So to be able to have an update like this, it's good.
All right, Joe, thank you.